Welcome to Kaggle-Titanic Machine Learning from Disaster. Uh, in here, I'm using Jupyter Notebook as my framework. In my Jupyter Notebook, I have created a folder called Titanic, and it contains my dataset regarding to Titanic competition. You can see there's my email folder, and you can download this dataset from Kaggle website as well. And let's see. First step C, first step C is collecting the data. Before that, we have to import necessary libraries like pandas, and is called matplotlib and uh, seaborn. Uh, this is the seaborn library. Actually, uh, pandas used to pandas library used to import our dataset to our framework. Train is my data frame or the variable for train dataset. And copy this again, and I can rename it like test. Test is my uh, data frame for the test data set, and then run. Now I'm going to talk about Seaborn. Seaborn library. Seaborn is a chart that used to categorize features. In here I am creating one function called bar chart, underscore chart. Def is a keyword uh, to call the function, not a call, to create function. And in the parameter field, we can use any feature in the dataset. In this bar chart function, it's getting features as parameter. Uh, in this function, I'm creating two bars called survived and dead. It's take the uh, value including one in survive field and create a bar. Then the value, and next one is dead. uh, I'm going to create that one as well. Using this, we can see the relationship between survived and dead persons regarding to features I'm going to give. Mm, Actually, I will use this function in later. Actually, fixed size is the bars and the other axis that we want to size. That is the only measurement we can adjust that bar size and the other axis values. I'm using 10 and 5 as a fixed size. Actually, now I'm going to uh, look inside our train dataset. Uh, if I want to see how this train dataset looks like, I can use that head function in pandas. This will give only 5 rows of dataset. Therefore, I used in here 10 as a parameter in head function. Therefore, I'm getting 10 results in my result sheet. You can see it. The passenger ID is a feature. The passenger ID survived and sex, age, seat was SP, ticket, fare. You can see there are 10 columns, 10 sorry 10 rows. That means 10 results, and parameter is 10. If you go to back, uh, this survived means survived 0 means relevant person is dead and one is survived, and SIBO was SIB, SP means SIBO spouse. SIBO spouse 0 means there are no siblings or spouse to that person, and PARCH mean parent or child. Uh, PRCH 0 mean there are no parents or children regarding to that particular person, and you can see there are any values that may in the that are in the cabin row, uh, cabin column, sorry, cabin column, that NA n means missing values, so we have to fill that values as well. We can talk that later. And embarked is the part of the embarkation. And let's see. So now I'm going to do feature engineering. uh, Before that, I'll talk about something about feature engineering. Feature engineering is the process of using domain knowledge of the data to create features that makes machine learning algorithm work. Features mean these columns in datasets, seen earlier. Actually, using feature engineering, we can fill in missing data, and also we can convert string values to some meaningful numeric values. Uh, we can say zeros and ones. Most probably, those are the values we are using, and using this feature engineering, uh, we can create uh, another important thing. That means we can create important features from no, using non-important features. That means in test or train dataset, we have column called named, and using that name column, we can create some meaningful other important uh, column. We will create in later that column called title. And um, we use this feature engineering because most of the machine learning algorithm, machine learning classifiers only identify numeric values, uh, only can identify numeric values. That's why we use feature engineering to convert string values to numeric values. So move on. As I said earlier, now I'm going to create important feature using non-important feature called name. You can see here, mm, there are some, you can see here Mr., Mrs. and Miss are some uh, part of the name column, and we can extract them and create another important column called title. uh, Using this information, actually we can say that this person is a man or woman, married or unmarried, like that. uh, I'm going to just remove that name column later. uh, the name data field from dataset. For that, I'm going to combine train and test dataset and create a new feature called title that is containing title which is extract from the name feature. Uh, this is extract part A to Z. A to Z, that is string uh, stop from the full stop. That's why I plus mark and slash backslash and full stop, then full stop. And that's how we extract the Mr. Mrs. or the title, exact title value from the name column. So run. Oh, there is a name. Yeah, the name. It should be capital N. So we have to correct it again in the our function, and let's see. Let's try again. Train title and value count run. And you can see after extract the title feature, it contains Mr. Mrs. And uh, Mr. Mrs. and Miss up to Sir. I'm going to use only Mr. Mrs. and Miss, and others are going to put in other category called others. So I have four categories here: Mr., Mrs., Miss, and others. Mr. equal to 0, Miss equal to 1, and then Mrs. equal to 2, others are 3. And now I'm going to use this title mapping for change title value from string to numeric, like 0, 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is a big coding part and time consuming one, and therefore I'll copy these values and rename master and 3 others. I said that others are going to under 3 category. Oops, yes, a mistake that I have done. These others should be in tree, therefore I have to rename them. And then mail, after mail, call. Actually, I don't know what is call. Uh, and next, done. John K. So copy paste, copy paste. Actually, this is the best way. Instead of typing all of the stuff again and again, we can copy and paste. Next one is counters. Hopefully the last one. And yeah, that's it. Now we have to call the title mapping into train test dataset, title, and again dataset. We can copy it and paste again. Then dot mapping bracket and title mapping, yes, title mapping, and just run. Now we can see train.head for see our dataset. Yeah, it has a title value and it contains only numeric values. You can see Mr. represent from 0 values and Miss is from 2 and yes, no Miss value to show you, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you from next video.